Hello, everybody. I am getting myself live on Instagram. Go live. Um, I am just wanted to do kind of a little spontaneous video here. I'm home for 3 weeks. I'm so happy to be home and enjoying summer, and going to be starting a Business Done Different class today that I am really excited for. And this is a class that always ex- exponentializes what I'm creating and how I create it and how much ease I have creating it, as well as so many other people that that are in the class. And there's been this conversation in Access Consciousness lately about how, um, there's been a period of about 5 years where there was a lot of things created in the world that tried to stop us. Like there were this attempt to get us to believe that we did not have the power to create and that we don't have the power to choose things and that we can't actually do whatever we desire to do. And, the period of 2020 until 2025, it's been a very interesting time in the world. And a lot of people have kind of felt a little shut down by it, licking their wounds from it. It's just been and no matter what has shown up in your life, I mean, I think it's just changed a lot for a lot of people. And when things like that change that dynamically, we have to adjust. We have to start creating in a different way, creating different things, and also shake off all of those energies of you can't do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because you can. You definitely can. And for most of us who are seekers in the world, when we tell ourselves, when we give ourselves permission to do whatever it is that we desire to do, we are so much happier. We have so much more fun. We enjoy our lives more. And that's what allows your business to grow. But we need different tools. It's a different time and different tools are required. And the amazing thing is that right now, the tools that are available, like the tools of Access Consciousness, are my favorite tools because I've never found anything that has allowed me to create as dynamically with as much ease and fun and like really creating my reality in the way that I've been able to do since I found the tools of Access. And I've been using these tools for 15 years. And it was almost like the first 10 years was preparation for this period of time where it was really about, hey, stop. You don't have the freedom that you have. You can't have the freedom that you have. You don't get to choose what's true for you, what works for you, what's right for you. And you know what? That is not my reality. And it does take some courage to choose to create your reality, like what is true for you. And sometimes it can be very helpful to have not only very different, elegant, and current tools that really work, but also people in your life that are like cheering you on. And there's a lot of people that who are, relationships basically in general are such that they like people want to control people that are in their lives. Like people want us to stay small in everything that we're creating and everything that we're doing and everything that we're choosing so that we don't go too far into a realm of freedom that actually threatens their carefully constructed reality. And in the past 5 years, there's been the people that have really shrunk their lives and were like, yep, I'm going to make my life small so it doesn't upset the apple cart. And then there are a lot of people that are like, maybe you did that for a little bit and then you were like, fuck this, I'm not going to do that anymore. And then those people that have been like, I'm going to create something completely different. And if there ever was a time to choose something totally different in your life, with your body, with your health, with your business, with what you're creating in the world, with how you're showing up in the world, giving yourself the freedom to be you, to choose what's true for you, to create what's true for you, to go beyond all of that bullshit of stop, shrink, get small. Now is the time. And there are tools that were designed for this moment. And they are the tools of Access Consciousness and also the Joy of Business, which is a specialty area in Access that really gives you the empowerment, like the tools that are about you finding out what is true for you, what works for you, what it is that you know that allows you to create something very different in your life. And I cannot imagine my life without these tools. It would be so different. I would be so much less happy, healthy, wealthy, free. I would be so, so, so different if I did not have these tools. My life would be so much less than it is, and my business would be so much less than it is. So, in 11 minutes, we're starting a Business Done Different 10 call program. So, it's a 3-day class that's going to be done over 10 weeks, 10 1.5 hour calls once per week for 10 weeks. I am so excited about it. I love this class so much. It is truly something that allows us to get into what is true for us with creation. Each person, it's this beautiful manual full of conversations, and we each get to explore and be empowered with, hey, what do you know? What is true for you that if you really followed it, if you really created with that, would exponentialize your life and your living and your reality, your business, your money flows, where we start to actually create, like, to choose more ease, to choose more joy, to choose more glory, to choose creative possibilities, and pragmatic tools that show you how to make that, how to make it work, how to make all of those things that you are asking for show up. And as we do, it's like you start to have more fun and ease in your life, and your business just grows and your money flows grow as a result. I really wish to live in a world where there's a lot more people doing what works for them, what's true for them, having the freedom and the empowerment to say, you know what, I'm going to create my life on my terms, do what's true for me, do what's fun for me, and discover that business, actually, that is business. It's the creation of your life and living. So there's so much more that I could say, but I'm not going to because I got to go get ready for my class. Now, starting in 9 minutes, Business Done Different 10-part program. We will be closing registration probably next week. So it'll be open if you see this, later today or tomorrow or whatever, probably still be open. Everything's recorded, and is now the time for you to have something totally different? If so, come and play. And you'll find it at heathernichols.com/BDD online. See ya. Have fun.